Uh, hello. Sadly, I'm having to play this game because no actual reason, really. I just kind of want to finish it so I don't have to think about how there's a huge game in my library unfinished.
Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced.
Yeah, mine too.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma.
Are you?
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource.
I already
It is
know.
even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced.
I know.
The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch.
I have 88 hours in this. I know. It's way too many hours. Can you not join me? Just get you assigned somewhere. I'm gonna.
Constellation has stuff. I will go wherever I am needed.
It just felt like he was been like, oh, can you do this? And he was like, I will go wherever I need, but not where you tell me. Anime planet. Ship. I actually never done this. Man. What is... How do you even open this menu? Sam. Sam! You have reached the maximum number of crew. Yeah, I can tell. I didn't even know you could do that. 88 hours, by the way. Well, so, yeah, the plan is to... No, it's the ship. The plan... The plan is to do every quest that has the game's icon on it, so I should probably finish the game if I do them. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I literally do nothing else except for those. I've been here for 88 hours. I don't need to do anything else. I would do more if things looked different. Why aren't you showing me? Oh my god. They had to make the starting city run the worst as possible. You'd think they did the opposite, but...
Hey, you might want this.
That's 2020 gaming for you. I don't want that. Probably. It's here? Oh, why is it here?
Captain, it is.
You have to deal with the lowest FPS in the game.
I've met so many interesting people.
Can you believe this tree was here before the city?
Diplomacy will never die. Question.
There are worse ways to spend the day than talking philosophy.
Have fun. Good save.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo.
Oh.
It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
Need to talk about unity. I think your church is connected to a group of space weirdos.
Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Misused
Perhaps
engine.
you should talk about this inside.
War memorial. We can stop to pay respects if you'd like.
No, I don't know any of those people. I have a mod that changes the. Oh my god, the FPS is so much better. I have a mod that changes these. I don't like how it looks, but it's like it has more information, I guess. That needed a mod for another mod, that the mod needed for the other mod, and the mod for the mod, yeah, the mod. Sneak only, steal.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
Started discovery, these anomalies. We were attacked by a group called the Starborn and found a serious temple that ran unusual power.
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems?
Yeah?
There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe, beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
I don't like this guy. I don't need a lecture, Kipper. I need answers. Oh, no.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. I'm not sure if he was, but if what you're looking for is connected,
Shrug.
then anything might be possible. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun, and he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. I agree.
I don't know.
I think you need to talk to them about this unity pilgrim. And clearly, not just in a theological sense, as I have.
You already talked to them, I said.
Because I wasn't looking to find unity in the same sense you are. A fresh set of eyes might reveal the truth.
Okay.
The enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. The rune worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Let's make it look. Is this? There's no wind in here. There's no wind for the wind chimes. Anyway. Part of me is like, you should complete everything. But I'm not in the mood. These things have been accumulating for a while. But at least I think I still have less quests on my log than my whichever Skyrim playthrough I'm at. Uh oh. Even the loading screen is lagging. Where am I going? Is it somewhere else? No.
One day House Varun just up and abandoned their embassy. No idea why.
Sounds like he's way closer. I only got him of me because of what happened last time. It was automatic. And then I barely played the game. Played like twice. Are you sure you're not pointing me to a place I could have fast traveled? If you're pointing me to my ship, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, you're not.
Every time I see that statue, can't really explain why, but I do.
You're just walking. I'm sprinting everywhere. This guy just doing a swag walk. Hello. I need to secure staff on. Did I have to talk to them? Hello.
How's the investigation going? No major hit. This is why I do favors for Agent Plato. A man like that definitely keeps score. See you later.
I've done quests for you before. Can I get in there? Can I?
Just doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-Xeno protocols. How the hell does a whole herd of terramorphs touch down undetected?
Secure staff only, but I can just go in. No problem.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
Shut up. Single lonely statement I've ever heard.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
But
He sent both of us to ask more incessant questions, actually.
yeah, you tell him.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Sound like happy company. True.
Well, that's my cue. Today I'll be playing the good side of the investigative duel, clearly.
Yep.
We're here to listen and learn. We'd like to hear about the Pilgrim, but go ahead with anything that's on your mind. I'd suggest starting with any threats to get them out of the way. But you do you.
It is not an answer, for there is no question. The Great Serpent will come. All concerns are meaningless in the face of the oblivion he will assuredly bring. You wish to speak of the Keeper's Pilgrim, do you not? I will tell you of him, and then you will leave. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan.
Yep.
But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
What?
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
Yep.
Then we are done. Leave me.
Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know. But stop by sometime and let's talk. Just us adventurers, okay?
Mm-hmm. Whatever you say, man.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you,
Serpent.
it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. Is it real? Hell if I know. They think it is, and that makes them dangerous.
Oh no. Let's see what those look like. Urban efficiency tire. Someone see me. Every outfit in this game looks boring. Come on, Todd. I think I've seen that before. Cyberware, Cyberware. That looks like the same as multiple outfits. Tier attack. Don't mind the random outfits on the ground, I didn't do anything.
Ranger?
Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me.
Why are you saying that again? Ah,
You look like you need something, yeah?
no. Hi. Where are you going?
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged.
No.
Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
I'm not sorry. It's about a pilgrim.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing.
That's her. She's going to recite meeting notes to me about coffee and donuts.
A man walks into the first house of enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
So hit the number 2. What they mean you very much understand number 2. No, that's pretty easy to understand, I guess.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Sure, let's go with that.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
I just think I need to go all in. I don't want to waste
Yeah, my plan.
middle management.
You might want to rethink that.
I sneeze.
Everything good? We're here to help.
Gotta sneeze. Oof. Oh hey, where'd you come from? My plan was to like hope that this could finish in 4 hours. I don't know if it's happening, but I can't interact. I don't know if it's happening, but it shouldn't take too long. This isn't like Starfield 10 hours of dialogue if every update, you know? I could finish today, I could have finished this week. Why can't I interact? Why you taking me somewhere I can't go? You've done this before, and it's always this area. That I come from.
Got a call, someone's power kept going out.
But hey, I guess at least I can have the end to a really long game recorded. That's a plus for me.
Hi. How you doing?
Hi. I never let that red bar fill up from sprinting.
Hey, Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself, I could really listen to Barrett's dulcet voice right now.
No, I never think of
Then
before.
instead of dreaming about
It's not how that works. Oh, it's this place. Do I have anything to sell?
I would never dream of selling substance. Yes, by all means, have a look.
I don't. He has something I want, but I'm just pretend I'm buying something. This is new. Never seen that before, but I don't care about it. Q. Do I have anything useless? I don't like that it blocks the weapon. I have a minigun now. I don't know if I had it last time, but it's there. Superior Constellation Pack. Doesn't seem very superior to me. Four? Shattered shot. I just keep the ones that have names. That one doesn't have a name, but what up? Why do I have the blue one on me? This is the most different looking outfit. And the hazmat suit. Not any trash.
Good luck on all your adventures.
Galbank really wants the UC to know who's holding the purse strings, you know?
What? I think I just keep taking damage when the bridges fall. Like it's not gonna kill you immediately. I never tested it. Let me test. Damage your health. Ah.
That first jump.
It just stops you.
Changes you. Unlocks something.
And it regenerates slower.
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
Not that I know of. Oh, you're smiling though. Solar Septum fed 4 times over 120 days.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. What else did you learn? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system.
Is that simple?
Was there anything else?
Is that simple?
Yes.
Buddy.
What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum.
Shrug.
What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb.
Bruh.
Well, that's certainly how I feel.
I know that planet. Experiment finding on Damien Dum Dum. What do you think?
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you
Friendship.
go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
I don't know. I don't agree with that one. Being tested? I don't know.
And once you know, what will you do? Even the most objective scientist holds the belief that observation itself will be of benefit to humanity. You will be taking a similar part of yourself with you when you find the answer. Will that not color your perception of it?
I don't know. What?
So you're committed to keeping yourself from seeing unity as anything other than a rational objective. A goal you're bound to reach.
And you're committed to creating an arbitrary definition of the unity based on what? Dreams? Vague feelings?
I like this guy.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
No, now isn't the best time, but I need to talk with you later.
He's like, answers. Goals. Yeah, I don't want to talk later, but last time someone wanted to talk later and didn't talk to them, they died. So, be careful. Speak to Zora at the Aphelion Realty office? What? Telling me to buy a house? Hold up. Stop falling. Stop. Missions. And dumb. I'm dumb. What is marked? Showing map. Why? Hold up. Let me save. Oh, Now it's not giving the jump thingy. And them too. I've been here. See, explored. Pilgrim's Rest. I've been to a bunch.
When you're not busy, let's chat.
I'm busy.
You know, this abandoned homestead is actually rather charming.
I've explored like most of the area. Well, not most of it, but a bunch of it. The starting galaxy, fine, whatever it is. Aluminum. The aluminum is very needed, but I'd rather just finish the game at this point. I am in the planet. What? Why is there multiple things marked? Show all targets. Only active targets. Go. Why? Is it telling me to go to the planet on the planet? Are you stupid? Todd? What is this? Might as well take the car. I have a lot to do. Great. I was on the area I needed to be on. Well, that's nice that they're marked as trash. That's helpful. Potato. Consume. Oh, look. The credulous simplicity of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instincts, the evil spirit, draw me towards a form of contempt for them, but I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I should not judge them for a lack of vision when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight. I once wore them myself, after all. I hope for their sake that they may someday understand, but for my sake, I wish to be left alone. Good for you, buddy.
Let's talk. When you have time, of course.
Can we not? Can I have the robot? Search for clues. Writing 5. Alien stew. Looks nasty. Oh. I'm seeking the right answers to no question to ask. How do I open this door? They're too heavy, people gotta go on diets. The hunter. I don't know. During contentment. Could I brute force? Where's the food? Wow. There's one final piece of myself in the next room. I'll find my own answer a long time ago. Not in the way I was expecting. Carry capacity. I'm not taking that. Is there a book too? Guess not. Are they outside? Like, I know there's 2 of them in there, but are there more? Oh, there's the 2. The crux of my troubles. To accomplish anything, I need to work with other people. I need assistants, I need workers, I need hands. As we work together, then it inevitably asks questions that I can never help talking. It starts innocently enough. They want to understand how someone who believes in science can also believe in the divine. Or they have their own misunderstanding instilled by some borderline religious remnant. My weakness is my inability to let alone. I want them to understand, so I try, gently as I might, to nudge their minds along the right path. And there are follow-ups and followings. The trouble is that I genuinely care for these people, and it would be so much easier if I didn't. Yeah. Caring is a problem. So ugly. 3. Today, in a soft voice, my assistant asked me if there was anything about the Unity above the. It was all I could do to keep them from shouting that I could scarcely comprehend the misunderstanding that would lead to such a question. It was asked honestly, and I answered as best as I could. But if even my closest confidant here can fail to grasp the most basic of these truths, why am I bothering to explain any of it to any of them? Every word that drops from my mouth gets gobbled up, misheard, misremembered, misunderstood, and mistranslated if I can issue the slightest clarification. People are necessary, but people are madness. Yeah, that was another question. I attempted to withdraw, to go off alone to communicate unity in my own way. They followed. Of course they followed. Not that I'm gonna use it if I finish the game. It's 4. At last, a bit of peace. A piece of peace. Is that anything? Is that funny? I'm gonna try to be funny. Have they driven me mad at last? Is there a difference between writing to myself and talking to myself? Former certainty seems more acceptable than the latter. I recall again, My mind, that my mind is my own, and that even if only it exists, that is sufficient for me to believe in anything else. The unity has restored me once more. This time, I act alone, for now. Myself is a formidable opponent. I should have expected as much, but vanity is, thankfully, not among my vices. Regardless, it turns out time is spent in solitude is, in my case, time with a very sick man. Whatever it is I have become, I don't like this person. Well, too bad. You're stuck with yourself. Forever. Those 4. 5. Oh my god. I find myself thinking about his various paths and my possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. What is notable here, that road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward, and I feel myself anticipating the pleasures and seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. And for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path, if I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power, if I instead embraced the twinges of compassion I feel in my heart, let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me wherever I try to work. If I simply lived and caught, then taught, and perhaps brought others to the light, and died. That road also seems gratifying. I also see a contented version of myself in that future. Here's the difference though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and building something, the feeling endures. There's something more sustaining about it, more fulfilling. I don't know what this difference signifies, but I'm grateful for the time I've taken to notice it. Uh-huh. Ear-grub paperweight. No! I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Recently, though, I am more comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here in this world, at this time, the more I think it is precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent based off, instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. It can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to ignite the blessed universe before me. You have found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Hyla 2, the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. Well, hey, he gave...
Lay it on me.
He gave a location to go. Well, that's where we're gonna find friendship. Have a 40? Okay, I don't think I've been there before. Surely it looks very different than all the other planets I visited.
I have something for you.
Good for you. I like 2 ancient ruins.
Landing site is good to go.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the...
What does this place look like? About the same as all the others.
Results.
Get free XP from those. Oh, moon of system. Huh. Did I ever swim in this game? It's gonna be a Reaper Leviathan in that lake. You just... Is there a better way? I'm sure there was a better way. Wait, what do I have? Purple. Purple triangle and blue circle. Ah, it says right there. Barrett's fine. He's going for a swim. Optional? I guess here's the better way. Stop telling me to go to that planet. It's a giant praying mantis. Scan it? It's friendly. Is it just gonna stay on? Status. It's just a yellow bar now. Even though it doesn't say I have anything. Why are they just here? You get a word of power. Last star. Okay. L. B. The last star of the Scorpius constellation. Huh? This? The planet can't land on? What?
Hey, you might want this.
No.
You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go.
Yeah?
So, Miss Stay Up Late reading under the covers? Did you learn anything new from your book last night?
Not now.
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really. I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so
Why
cool,
are you having a
but
conversation
I guess it
now?
only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
You're boring.
Remind me one of these days to tell you the tale of a certain Solomon Coe.
They're gonna type.
Where his stargazing landed him.
They're gonna talk at the same time.
He did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us.
Are you?
I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
They have war?
Not a bad description, actually.
We'll explain when we meet. In person.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Good. See? We can all get along. For now.
What? Stop. Oh my god, level up. So loud. I don't know what to get. I'll just get something basic. I don't really know.
Seals are good, air pressure good. Hey, we're docked.
Hold up. Let's see where those people are.
Yes.
Oh, they're just sitting here. Yes. This. Bye! There's a damn kid in here. Just the ship's layout's not very... Oh, okay. Just go third person without doing the thing you're supposed to do. There are like two paths. Two upstairs and downstairs. Interesting.
Hello. Again.
What are you laughing at?
Do you remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
The Force? Damn right it is. Yeah.
Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
Okay.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. And who gets to say that? You? Me? The emissary? I have debated morality for near infinity, and all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others. Rules and laws spoken as principles, but backed by arms and violence.
I think I know whose voice that is.
Enough. We have more to discuss. The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since the Welcome to Constellation speech, haven't you?
I had a feeling something like this was gonna happen.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
Are you me?
I was also human once.
No.
But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
Oh. I was like, who's that?
It means I've seen thousands of universes, collected their artifacts, been to their temples. You have a small taste of their power, but it keeps going.
So it's like where all the alternate universes connect.
You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks, to give up, to appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
Hold on. Help one of you combine. Not helping someone who murdered my friend. I think this would have happened regardless. It's like an alternate realities thing.
Bingo.
I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
Wait a minute. I've heard something about the new game plus in this game. About how you need to finish the game and start over to get more. And this is starting to feel like it. Ah! My skin is itchy. I don't know why this happens. Hold up. Okay. So I thought something.
I'm sure you have more questions. Ask.
Why do you act the
Unity
same
is
way?
meant for whomever can get there. Don't fall for that talk of worthiness.
Like, he's different than his his self in this universe, but hers is like not different. Why are you not different? Huh? This one is it. I don't think this one's necessary to do. Talk. Talk.
You might think the emissary is on your side, but your persistence is what forced them to tell you the truth. Remember that.
He has a point.
They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge.
She's right
who
there.
Gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge. To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
He's final.
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept tending. And it's bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat.
Okay, buddy.
But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Did I ask this already?
I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you. Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
He's fine. Have you done like
I'll tell you
300?
everything I can.
Have you done like 300 million loops to get to where you are now?
I know we are not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it is good to see you again, old friend. When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
I built the armillary on the outpost I kept all my contraband on. That's not a good image, but okay.
You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way.
Was I in the universe?
Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version, but so much of you stays the same. It's hard, but each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me. It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you, offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
Is it really New Game Plus? That's what's gonna happen. If it is, it's very disappointing. Oops, there's a...
Before you leave,
oh, alright.
I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth.
I think I've been there.
There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here. To open the way.
Sure. Fine. I'll see what I can find on the moon.
That is all I ask. I hope you see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Why do I need the... Why do I need to go after the artifacts if you say everything's gonna be left behind? Look at their clothes. Make a hard save here. Another one. It actually feels like it's ending, at least. Final glimpses. Let me go here. I have to undock before travel.
Textbook there. We're free. Captain, landing procedure initiated.
Irvin would have loved to work.
I know now isn't the best time, but I need to talk with you later.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
What if I take...
Greetings, Captain.
What if I take Vasco with me? Then it's gonna stop
Yes, Captain.
asking to talk. Good. Go home. I like the robot. He doesn't have annoying AI voice. Oh, it's the worst place to go through. Yeah, I know. This one looks a little fancier. It's gonna be loud. The loud part. Last one is louder. Don't ambush me like last time. Shut up! No testing. I'm encumbered. Why is my health bar still weird? It doesn't say I have anything. Why is it doing that? Just giving me a bunch of stuff that's super heavy. I don't need that. 0. Damn. I don't know what to throw away. I don't need that anymore, but that's not enough. Car. Wait, I have carrying capacity stuff. What? Said plus 8 carry capacity. But then it increased by 60? What happened? Car. They're in combat still?
I require no seatbelt. Please ignore all warning systems to the contrary.
Alright. I saw that the DLC for this game is on sale, which I have no intention of buying. And then it just has mostly negative reviews. That's very cool. They made the game pretty repetitive. It doesn't run too well. Then they release a DLC that isn't free for a game that feels like it has too much but also feels incomplete. And then they charge for DLC. But that's probably the reason. Is that done? Go to Nova Galactic Research Station. Okay. Jump. Jump. Moon's haunted. Is this why there's no people? Is this why there's the last star system?
Landing commencing.
Ah, cool. The moon just looks the same as every other planet in the game. The moon would actually have information on, though. You could make it look more believable. Instead of being like, here's 1,000 planets to explore. Are you gonna find anything unique on them? No. Nuh-uh. Okay, have fun. This is just complaining stream, to be honest. Reminds me of vanilla Minecraft. You just keep going through so many things that look the same, and there's like nothing to get from it other than the things you're gonna see everywhere. Minecraft also has a problem where I think the base game is supposed to be 64 times the size of the Earth for some reason. I don't get it. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. I think there's an Easter egg in the moon. I feel like there should be. Why is my health bar still like that? Maybe desktop. No, not desktop. I feel like it's bugged. Luna. Is that a new name they're trying to give it? I know it means the same thing, but why not just call it Moon in the game? Did I click it? I don't know if I clicked it. It's not loading. It's Todd? Why Todd? Oh, shut up. I'll just try to enjoy it. Sent out turkey. Voltaire. Project Prism. We're happy to play the recording on the roof. We're happy to announce that the first test launch of Project Prism will be held today. I'd like everyone to suit up and join us at the roof at 9 EDT. Eastern Daylight Time. Okay, why? Okay. Reminder to please sync all watches to Eastern Daylight Time. Our partner will also be on radio for the launch. Is that really necessary? Do you really need to have a certain time zone for being on the moon? I mean, have different time zones, I guess. I really need to tell people to use the specific one. Any loot? I'm not taking that. Oh yeah, the bar is still bugged. Cool. I don't know what next. It's my limit. Just let me loot. I traded. Potato. What's the button to? Grab stuff. Now fed. I'm a cop? Moon base.
Okay, confession time. Being single on a moon base is the worst. I only get like an hour
Get
to
over
use
it.
a communication link to Earth every couple of days. And let me tell you, there's long distance dating, and then there's like long distance dating, you know? Oh, hey there, I'm a scientist, deadly employed, willing to take you out for coffee in like 6 months when I'm back from space. It's not a great opening line.
You seriously can't get a date? You're an astronaut.
Hey, no one asked you.
Look at this guy, he can't get a date.
Voltaire really is something else. A supercomputer so powerful they put it on the damn moon to keep it cool.
Voltaire.
Although by that logic they should be running it purely in the vacuum of space. But hey, good marketing material. I've been spending some off hours running some dumb simulations just because I can. My favorite so far is simulating the sound of every duck on Earth quacking after receiving a piece of bread. You didn't know you wanted a real-time sim of feeding all the ducks, but now you have it. You're welcome, humanity.
Like ducks.
Nova Galactic Project Log, Principal Engineer Lang Shu. Voltaire is being reconfigured for this new initiative. The math we're being asked to crunch is ambitious, even for a supercomputer. We might as well be asking it to count every grain of sand in every desert on Earth. Who came up with these original equations? Our partner isn't being very open about it. Every question I have goes through some discretionary channel. I'm surprised we even know we're working on a ship.
Need those, apparently.
When I accepted the assignment up here, we were told to bring a couple of personal items. Some psychological studies said it helped when you're away from Earth this long. I brought my grandmother's old abacus. I would play with it on her lap, and she'd teach me the Russian for all the numbers. She, just got word that she passed.
The next shuttle isn't for 3 months, so I'll...
How'd you get in?
I won't be able to go to the funeral. Goodbye, babushka. Thank you for teaching me math.
No, not babushka.
It brought me to the moon.
That's science, right? Hold on. Quick save. Where's the 3 one? This one doesn't work. Two? There's no 2. Gonna make me spend all the 1s on the first one? Oh, okay. This one specifically for that one. And that one. I needed that one. Auto slot. What does auto slot do? Nothing. You sure? You sure there's not a 2? I think I have to do this one. This is better already. Yeah. Rip shank. What's the difference? This is not worth it. 3,000 credits. Yes.
Engine spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds. Right on schedule.
How are the helium-3 valves holding, Nova?
We double-checked the leakage concerns this morning before the launch. All signs green.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What?
Canaveral, are you reading?
All Things look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now.
Does sound like a
Visual
sphere.
confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here at NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years.
Collect on. I didn't get them. Are you sure? Are you sure? Slate. Where? Oh.
Nova Galactic Project Log, Principal Engineer Lang Shu. I admit, this is not the most disciplined team I've ever run. Malcolm keeps stealing computational time on Voltaire and thinks I don't know this. And Sabina's been distracted lately, but won't tell anyone why. I really should demand answers from both of them. But honestly, I'm too preoccupied with this contract. We all are. Despite anything going on in our personal lives, there's something special about what we're building here.
You ever get jealous? You know, the crew in the shipyard?
NASA.
Building the actual vessels that are gonna travel the stars?
We're literally on a base on the moon.
Oh, come on, Sabina. I'm trying to share my dreams here.
Well, your dreams are always out there and never here where the rest of us live. Can't you just be happy doing your job?
Where's the fun in that?
Where's NASA? Ouch. My frames. Earth? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. NASA launch tower. Damn. It's pretty big. This is what it actually looks like. I think I've seen that before. Actually. Why am I going specifically to that area? Emergency power cell. Anyone here? Okay. Maybe that's all they took from. Did they have they have like credits or thanks to NASA for stuff? NASA notebook. What? When you open the game? Coffee mug. Snow. NASA snow globe. I don't know what I took from that. I didn't read. Drilling rig. Trash. I need those, apparently. You ready to start carrying my stuff, Vasco? Pressure tank. Nice job. Nuclear fuel rod just lying there. It's normal. Someone forgot their nuclear fuel rod on NASA. Enter? That's an elevator. NASA access code. Just dust.
Your insistence on carrying so many things is reducing our travel speed.
That was mild.
Hello. I will happily.
Good. I need a suit for another quest. Yo, Eddie can't carry anymore?
Captain, greetings. Human understanding of physics has until now shown no indication that such a thing is possible. And yet, we have now encountered two individuals physiologically identical to unique humans we already know, possessing knowledge and technology that it seems improbable for them to otherwise have. It is indeed possible that they are telling the truth, that this unity does exist. More data is required.
There could be.
That would at least verify the assertion that the artifacts are necessary to reach the unity. Yes.
To reaching. Yes. I guess it's part of the go back to Constellation, talk to people part. Where is this going? The top? Hold F to oh, really? I didn't know how to turn off the flashlight after 90 hours. Are you gonna stay there until I turn it on? Oh, it's just gonna stay there regardless. Thanks. Thanks for the tip, game. Oliver Twist. Why am I here? I cannot follow the marker, but why am I here? Error. Archives damaged. Running system recovered. Part show archives.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatienne. The recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting
French.
samples or maybe fossils of microbial life. Instead, Dr. Victor Isa comes with 2 members of the military. Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars?
Okay.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatienne. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Isa, Victor, to see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those 2 military handrails, checking who comes in and out. I joked that maybe he found a little gray man and was doing an autopsy, and he grew very pale. 2 days later, he sends me a request asking for more information on my background in materials science, metallurgical engineering. Oh, we have a meeting tomorrow. I think I'm being invited into the lab. Station log. Dr. Judith Tatienne. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was just to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then, I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
Huh. Oh, go get it back. Final vitals, assume checked essential. Yes, we plan on logo. As far as tolerances, yes, the numbers of people cleared for lunch is much higher than it used to be. But these people's lives are still in our hands. I know that there's rumors that the next launch is later to be cancelled, but let's not have that be on us. Wait. Assume it's go time every time. Your professionalism is what makes space travel just a little bit safer. We can use every ounce we can get. Information about the Martian symbol. Gulp. What happened here? Sunlight. The Martian sample is gonna be a xenomorph. Touch. Leaving Earth forever. 2150. First predicted the destruction of our beloved Earth. Atmospheric phenomena would cause breathable air to sputter outside of Earth's gravity, dooming all life to remain. An estimated 50 years until the end has given NASA and other space agencies around the world the opportunity to migrate humanity away from certain death into the stars. Thanks in part to the development of the grav drive, humanity will live on. It's just fiction, right? It's not happening, right, guys? Right? I don't want to read all that. There's like a lot of them. The rover. What are you posting? Vasco, get out of the way. God. Rock. Yes. Oh, this sounds like a safe place to be on. Health. Oh, that's the same one. Is there nothing unique to take from here? Like, use? Oops. Project Prism. NASA partnered with Nova Galactic, the creators of the Voltaire supercomputer, on an ambitious aerospace project to pull gravity itself. The result was the first spacecraft capable of faster-than-light travel. The first successful voyage saw astronauts reaching Jupiter in moments would have previously taken years. Is this the same one? Yes. It's an airlock. Airlocks are not that important to read about. Really? There's really not gonna be anything unique. Like hidden. Oops. Oh, I oughta saved it. I was gonna save.
I just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects, no motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith.
But you've had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
Oh.
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
It's a Starborn. We went through multiple universes to help Earth get out of the... people get out of Earth and start space traveling or something. Probably, yeah. Amino acids? I need that apparently. Research lab. Ah! I don't have anything. Tales of space and time. Not good. Wow, this one doesn't fit in any of them. Very cool. 3. Wrong game. Switch power required. Exit. What happened here? Why is everything locked? The locks have rusted by now. I don't want to take that. Oh, there's a rock. It's a very thin rock. Another one? Start. Oh, that one doesn't fit any of them. Cool. Another one. What? I don't need any of this. Maintenance key. Probably need that. It's probably could just lockpick it. I think I'm gonna need one of those. They're kinda all over the place. Yep. Yes, desk phone. Can't take the desk. Can't hold it. I don't want to take those things anymore. Just gonna get over encumbered. I don't even know if I'm gonna gonna go back to my stuff after this. Can I go there? Like later? Ow! Glass. The health bar still hasn't been fixed.
I believe the enemy is nearby. For combat.
56? Are you ever gonna fix this shit? Grenade. Oops. Fix my health now.
This victory cause for celebration.
I haven't fought anything in a while. Can I shoot that? No. Not again. If I can find a way around, I'm gonna do that. Power required. Again. Sit. Are you sure? Emergency. I don't need that. This is very unnecessary. Comm relay. Give me my health back already. God. Finally, a door that's not locked. Circuit boards. Akira! The Akira elevator. Also the Half-Life 1 elevator. And the elevator that a lot of games do. That's the first thought that comes to my mind. Yeah. Search computer. Secure procedures.
Project log. Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore, but further work is going to have to take place in space. Somewhere with abundant helium-3 and with a civilian partner. Someone with access to large-scale manufacturing resources and computational equipment. Engineering gravitational folds pulling the far side of the solar system closer to us. It's all going to be possible.
Uh-huh.
Project log, Dr. Judith Tatian. I watched the gravjet tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all the side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
Okay. It's gonna say something like, the grav drive separates you from the old version of yourself. And it's always creating new versions of you in different universes. That could be part of it. One, two. Wait. This one. The more thingies, the better. I think. What? Where is it? Another save? Can you not do that? No, wait. Oops. I opened the low FPS door. I love when it puts pics that don't fit on anything. I have a better one. Venting. He's venting. Get him. Oh, there's the key that I got from the one area that I had to lockpick and the CPS was. I'll look around, but it's not like the path I'm gonna take after. Todd, my frames.
Your spinal health will be compromised by carrying so many items.
Nah. I'm not even touching the ground right now. So many lockpicks for some reason. Why? Any of these not compatible with all the others? This might not work. That's already bad. Ow! Hit me in the face. Oh yeah, he can't even carry my stuff. Oh, a person. Wow, he had the key. But that random gate was totally necessary to lockpick. I thought it was inside that thing. Oh, it's him. He did. Release artifact. What do you mean? Prototype drive. Please be careful whenever running power through the prototype. Secure all loose objects and have researchers empty pockets to remove jewelry, watches, etc. Reminder that the core of the drive contains a specimen that is irreplaceable and all data is under the strictest clearance. Exercise all caution with all research materials and ensure information does not leave this lab.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites.
Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
As requested, the astrophysics research team has done a full analysis of the data you provided us. The measurements of the Earth's magnetosphere show clear signs of fluctuation, often in correlation to the periods of frequent and large gravity wave spikes emanating from the moon. These gravity waves seem to be affecting the magnetic shield provided by the Earth's inner core and may be affecting the core itself. Given the proximity to the source, the data indicates the change rate is increasing exponentially. As our magnetosphere falters, its ability to protect us from the sun, solar wind falters. Beyond the devastating effects of solar radiation, this will lead to something more dire, the sputtering or stripping away of our atmosphere. This has happened before to Mars. The planet studied since the earliest days of space to see into Earth's possible future. We're afraid this future may be closer than we ever thought imaginable. Some may view this data as normal. There have been historical fluctuations and polarity changes of Earth's core, but as orders of magnitude greater, we see echoes of previous generation debates over global warming, and we want the science here to be clear. Like waves in the ocean, these gravity waves rise and eventually crash into shore. The Earth with devastating consequences.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Can the drives be fixed?
Huh?
I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me. All this time, I dedicated my life to this discovery, Victor. And you knew we were going to kill off our planet?
You haven't seen the future I've seen. There's an infinite expanse of promise out there. A meteor could hit Earth, a plague, another world war. Colonizing other galaxies secures humanity's future for all coming generations, across all time.
At the expense of our home.
Stop
Who
it,
cares?
both of you. All that matters is building enough ships to get everyone off this planet. And we need to start now.
I'll draft up a statement. We'll need to address the entire international community. I'm sorry, Judith.
There isn't a planet in this universe that will be far enough away from you, Victor. We are never speaking again after this is over.
Okay, lady. You're overreacting.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellites is very
Not
clear.
that one, not that
My
one.
name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
Okay. Wait, did I forget something? Release. There's gonna be a gray man in there. Damn it. Stupid, over encumbered. Fix my health. Todd. My health's right. Forgot there was gravity now. Oh.
Constellation, we've arrived on the surface of Earth. We need to discuss what you found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
I just have to go all the way back. Unless nothing. There's nothing here. Is there a path? These guys are annoying. Brother, jump! Hi. Hi. Don't know what you're doing, but stop it. Key, push them. Supply. It says my health is way higher than it is. Don't run away. equips them. There's another Vasco. He had loot for a second. Do I have any extra health thing? Plus 20% health. It's the damn powers thing. They're all in there. Can do that too. Quantum essence. I don't know what that's for. Friendly Vasco. So, where's the power thing? Get my health back, game. I'm overencumbered. Why do you keep adding effects for no reason? Suit protection equipment. It's something I shouldn't have. One. Where's the power cell? Okay. Who took the power cell off just to leave it on the ground right in front of it? Okay. Small shortcut. Have I been here? Sure.
My patience is not.
Shut up!
Using that power in proximity to other humans may induce from shock.
Yeah, that's from Am I getting upgrade? Quantum essence. Step-burn power regeneration speed for 60 seconds. It's not doing anything. Sense star stuff. Solar flare. Wildfire? Oops. Got the minigun.
The probability of your defeat is extremely high.
Hey, why you? Stop him! Get him, Vasco. Can you? No, Vasco has a minigun. Doesn't even drop it. A bitch. Where am I? I don't want to loot. Coño. Butter. Dog the butter dog. Oh, the purple things are back. Why are you lying, game? I don't understand this game. Take everything. It's not doing it. Do not follow me in space. I would hate that. Ugh. Oh, hello. take your ship? So what happened to Earth if we can just hang out in here?
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel, at the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
Yeah. I don't understand.
Every grav drive in the settled systems was built on technology that came from an artifact that was discovered on Mars. But these early drives shook the gravity field surrounding Earth. Eventually, the atmosphere started to slowly sputter away into space.
Why?
That's why Earth is uninhabitable. The artifact gave the scientists a greater understanding of time and space, but not the wisdom to see where that would lead.
The settled systems wouldn't exist without the artifacts, in other words. We owe what happened here in NASA a great debt.
I feel like that's a little short-sighted.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice.
But it's a good
How many
thing.
have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
You're both wrong. It's time someone other than Starborn made a decision. I feel like if I say that, they're gonna shoot me. I don't know.
Join me, old friend. We can collect the final pieces together.
Oh, no you don't. You're not her old friend, remember? You're from another universe. Don't try to manipulate her.
True.
Okay. I couldn't win you over on philosophy. How about pragmatism? I'm more powerful than the emissary. Than any other Starborn. And you might not understand why, but I want you to succeed. You've never gotten this far before. I need to see what happens to you.
Well, then don't attack me, I guess. I'm tired of both of you. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm tired of them making me have to side with someone.
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the Hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait.
You suck.
The final round doesn't start until there's only one artifact left to gather. And if I'm not mistaken, Constellation has one or two to go.
I wanna see you succeed. Also gonna change my mind and try to kill you as fast as I... Alright. Good writing. I want to see you succeed. Oh, you don't agree with me? Die. How long has it been? What is... such a hypocrite. She's wrong. Don't believe her. I don't believe you. Okay, she's my new best friend now. I hate you now. Hold up. Can I... quick save? Wanna have a save before talking to them. Maybe get... oh. This damn game disabled my achievement. I forgot. And the only mod I have is this. Different UI. Apparently that's forbidden. I can't get achievements because of it. They act like every mod is a cheat. Okay, this is before. Where's the Scorpius? Okay. It also does this. I opened the console by accident, and it says it disables achievements. To level up twice? It did. Damn. Okay, I have a save now, so it's whatever. Yeah. The only reason I have 3 skip points. The only reason I had this one is because I thought I could build a outpost in a place like this. But you can't even visit. Like, go in. Or like Saturn. Like, you can just go to orbit. You can't visit it. It's a game. I don't care if it's unrealistic to get to Saturn. It's a game. Make it possible. It's 30 ships. Born Non-environmental damage. Combat slide. Less fall damage. I hate these perks. 10%, 20%, 30%. It's boring. I want new abilities. These necessary percentage increases to your damage and resistance are boring. You've mastered the skill. Look at this amazing 5% additional sneak damage. It's kind of a stupid challenge. If you manage your stamina well, you just don't get that challenge. Unarmed, I'm not doing that. Maybe this will fix my problem. That's bugged. Oh, you could just touch the corner of the screen. Exotic recipes. I don't need money. Huh? What do you mean spend 2 more points if I have this one? Yeah, this is definitely bugged. It's so underwhelming to get a deal 10% more damage perk. No one's gonna notice that. That barely changed anything.
That hour has the potential to interrupt my internal processes.
Processes? Complete final glimpses.
take advantage of this stop to discuss our journey with the rest of Constellation.
That's literally why I'm here.
I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye.
What?
You know. To Sarah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
Not like I've met a different version of her from a different universe. That's whatever. Where is it? Companions. Her outfit. Night transfer to... No. Then transfer to the ship.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
Yeah? I feel sorry for all of them.
Wait, say that again? Multiple universes? You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Yes.
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail. I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes. Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
Oblivion.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
One does not approach them. Shut up.
You're right. This is a lot to take in.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Yeah?
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn. Catch a smile out there.
No! Well, she needs 5 days for whatever she was doing. Wait, am I gonna save on the right one if I do this? Need to save on level 44. Yes. And now I leave because I don't want to play this anymore. Like there's stalling stuff to do now. Like taking the artifacts and then when you take all the artifacts, you get to the you continue the main story, I guess. But if I keep doing that, I'm gonna be here for way too long, and I'd rather not sink that much time into that game. It is bugged and has my health cut by half for some reason. Anyway, cool. Bye. I leave. Goodbye. I don't know what to do tomorrow. Bye. 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 Goodbye. Bye. 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 Goodbye.